morning. Let's start today in Balasana in Child's Pose. So find a place on your mat, somewhere in between. And bring your knees wide and create a space in between your thighs. Sit on your heels if this is okay for you. Just for a few seconds to realize the sit bones, your posture, maybe something, so just offload something through the mouth by exhalation through the mouth now, and then move to Balasana. So you're resting your upper body in between your knees. Forehead is on the floor and you're bringing your spine more and more down. You're breathing deeply through the nose all the time, and maybe you want to close your eyes to focus more on your breath and on your body. And you will have a few moments here just to realize the feelings around the spine, in your back, in your hips and shoulders, in your arms and legs. What and how do you feel in your torso, in your core, in the belly, inside the belly? How do you feel your rib cage? And also the parts in your chest. Forearms are resting on the floor, fingers are relaxed. One more deep inhale and exhale. And we will open the eyes and roll up, bringing our arms wide, doing a big circle with them, bringing them over the head, stare to your toes. Just a little gentle back bend. And breathe here. With exhalation, rolling down, back to Balasana. Inhale and look in between your palms. Bring yourself up and then slide to Ashtanga Asana. That's this pose. You can check it, look at me, and then try to bring yourself to this pose. If it is really hard for you to bring your chest on the floor, you can lower your bottom and then it will be easier for you. And we want to breathe here a few times, and also we want to find a good place for our hands. The palms are wide, elbows together, shoulder blades down to your butt. Then we will slide with our legs down, so the belly is on the floor. Point your toes and then bring your chest up to Bhujangasana. Breathe here a few times. You don't want to press with your palms to the floor. You want to lift the body up by engaging your back muscles and by engaging your core. With exhalation, just bring your chin to the floor, and then with inhale, press into your palms and slowly bring yourself back with your butt to your heels, toes to the floor. Again, kind of a Balasana. Maybe bring your palms closer and shift the body to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bringing one heel to the floor, then the other. Now shift your gaze forward in between your palms and step your right leg in between the palms. So, and lower the left knee to the floor, and we want to still barely touch with our fingers the floor. So you have to lower your hips and then look up or gaze front. Exhale, bringing the butt again back, and then palms to the floor, stepping back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, that's the downward facing dog. Bringing one heel to the floor, then changing. Great, and then again, gaze in between your palms and step now your left leg in between them. Right knee to the floor. Again, I want to kind of touch the floor with my fingertips. So I am not lifting my body up. I'm just trying to squeeze the shoulder blades and open the chest. I have to press with my legs to the floor. And then with exhale, shifting the butt back, stepping the left leg back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then bringing the knees wide and to the floor, we are moving to Balasana again. So that's the first position we did today. Rest there for 2 breaths. Now don't close your eyes, just stare through the nose to the mat. Yes, and one more time, inhale, we are rolling up. Bringing our palms wide, arms wide, and bringing them up over the head. Staring to our toes, thumbs. Lifting the chest bone up. Stretching also fingers. Exhale, we're going and rolling down. Balasana pose. Inhale, look in between your palms and then slide to Ashtanga Asana. Try to find a good place for you. Maybe you need to shift your knees, maybe the chest, maybe the chin. Really try to find good Ashtanga Asana, good one for you. Think about your elbows. They are not wide. And now we will slide to the front to Bhujangasana, pointing the toes, pressing maybe our insteps slightly into the ground to engage more our glute muscles, bringing the chest bone up and still breathing smoothly. One more breath. Exhale, chin goes to the floor, then press to your palms, inhale, go to Adho Mukha Svanasana, the downward facing dog now. Stepping one heel to the floor and then the other. And then shifting the gaze forward in between the palms, stepping the right leg in between them and lowering the left one. The left leg is on the floor, fingers barely touching the floor. We are opening our hips, stretching the quads. And with exhalation, we go back to downward facing dog. So palms to the floor, step back with your right foot. Now gaze in between your palms and change the side. So left leg goes to the front, right knee and instep on the floor. Inhaling, and holding this position for a few breaths. Exhale, palms to the floor, bringing yourself back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, the downward facing dog. And then bringing the knees wide, again moving to Balasana, the child's pose. Resting the forehead and the forearms on the floor. Maybe you will turn your palms up to rest also your fingers and your palms and wrists. Maybe you will gently move with your fingers to awake your palm, to bring there more fluidity, more relaxation. Breathe. Inhaling, rolling up. Bringing our palms wide, palms up. Exhale, rolling down to Balasana. Now you rest only your forehead. Then you will shift your gaze forward. You're moving to Ashtanga Asana. If it is hard for you to slide to this position, you can bring yourself to a kind of push-up position. And then you'll just open the chest. And then you will try to do the lowering action. The part where we are lowering the body in push-up. So again, you are breathing here maybe 3 breaths. Trying to make your shoulders wider. And then sliding to, and now we will do Shalamba Bhujangasana, which is supported Bhujangasana. You'll bring your forehead on the floor. Your elbows are under your shoulders. Spread your fingers and press them into the floor. And then it's a kind of swing pose. I think so. Also someone calls it like that, I think. So you're imagining this big ancient thing, and also you're facing like that. You're calm in your face, relaxed, enjoying the sun. Trying to find the strength in your spine. I'm still pressing into my arms. And all parts of the forearm, I want to really press into the floor. Okay, now with exhalation, we will just cross our palms, rest your chin on them, and then try to breathe all the way down to your lower back. Imagine that you have a balloon in your belly, and this balloon is expanding with inhalation, and it's expanding down, but there is a floor, so where the air can go. It's to the sides and of course up. And up we have now our lower back. Exhale you can do by your mouth. That's really good grounding, offloading thing, which I recommend. Lots of exhales through the mouth also during the day. And then we will move and we will stretch only the right arm to the right side, and we will turn the body to the left side. Just for 3 breaths, we will breathe into our shoulder and pectoralis muscles, the breast muscles. You're using the upper leg, kind of, it's somewhere in the air. You don't have to go far with the leg. Mainly you're focusing on the pectoralis muscle, which is now kind of screaming because we're stretching it a lot. Great. Inhale, you're going up. And back to your belly. We will switch the sides, just 3 breaths here, breathing into the shoulder. Maybe you can bend your elbow a little bit. Try to have all parts of the arm on the floor. Now I mean the left one, because we are turning to the right side and the left arm is behind us. With inhalation, you will bring your leg up, belly on the floor, and you will find normal Bhujangasana where you have only your palms on the floor. One big inhale, exhale, chin goes down. Inhale up to downward facing dog. So you notice we're kind of skipping upward facing dog by this quick and gentle movement. That's really good to notice, because if you're tired or if you have struggles with this transfer, you can always use this one. That's easy to do almost for everyone. Great. Again, we will step with the right leg forward. First, gaze in between your palms, then step. And now we will move to Anjaneyasana. So lower your left instep, find a really safe and balanced pose here. So you're finding with your legs where you can press, and so then you will lift your torso, and with inhalation you're going with your arms up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. And you want to shift your hips forward. Don't think about lowering the hips. Just think about bringing them forward. Exhale. Now we are going into the center, and we will turn our body to the left side. The right leg is under our butt, and we are in Skandasana, where I have my heel lifted now. So it's good. You don't have to press all foot to the floor. You can just be here, turn the right toes up, and feel the stretch in your inner thigh. Great. Now we will move forward, supporting our transfer bar by the hands. We are going for Skandasana on the other leg. So now you are sitting on your left leg. The right one is pointing up to the ceiling. We will move back. So pressing into my palms, shifting the weight forward. I'm in Skandasana on my right leg. Then turning back to Anjaneyasana. So again, I'm using my hands, pressing with them to the floor, lifting the butt up, and turning both of my feet forward, then lowering the left leg down, finding a good place for my palms. I will press myself back to downward facing dog, where I will stretch one heel, other heel, and then we will change the side. So gaze in between the palms, step with your left leg in between, lower your right knee and step also, and then bring yourself up to Anjaneyasana, pressing into the floor, finding good place from where you can go further. We want to go further now. So bringing the arms up, imagining that the pelvis is going forward. Exhaling, bringing the butt up. Both of our palms goes to the center. That means to the right side. And now you will turn from the screen to Skandasana on your left leg. Breathing here. Try to straighten your spine. Don't bend too much. Transfer to our right leg using the strength of the palms, the support of the palms. A few breaths on the right side. And then again we will move back to the right, to the front. That means to the front. Great. Lifting the bottom, turning the feet forward, finding a good place for the right knee, then pressing with the palms to the floor, bringing the body to the downward facing dog. Great. Now you will lower your knees, both of your knees, to the floor. You can try to stay with your toes tucked. You'll grab only your left heel. The thumb is on the inside, rest of the palms outside. And then with inhalation you will go with your right arm up, with exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. That's all. Just a half circle with the right arm. Try to stay on your toes. Now change the side, so the right palm is on the heel and you're doing half circles with your left leg. One more time. Inhale up, exhale down. Great. Now release your toes. Great. You can stretch them also by shifting the weight back. And if you're strong and it's okay for you, you can lift on your toes. I will not, or I can do it, but I will not show you now. Then lower. Again, move the weight back. Lower. One more time. Move the weight back. And lower. Great. Sit on your butt. Bring both of your legs to the front. And we will do just a small sequence here for our belly, so, and the back of course. Navasana, finding a good place for my bottom, that's really important. Pressing with my palms into my knees. If I'm strong enough, I can lift my legs. I can stretch them, of course, but it's not necessary. I can hold my heels or my legs, or I can press into my legs. So I'm figuring out during the time in Navasana how strong I am today. What can I do? Okay, with exhalation we are rolling down, slowly bringing the heels close to the bottom and relaxing the head on the floor. Feet forward, hips up, knees hip distance apart. That's a spell, so it's working. Now we are nicely in Setu Bandhasana, the bridge pose. Feeling not only the glutes, but also hamstrings. Exhaling, rolling down. One big inhale and exhale, move your knees to the right side, all the way down. Spread your arms wide. Staring to the ceiling, slightly engage your belly muscles and breathe into them. You will feel the pressure. Exhale, relax your legs. through the mouth. Inhale, come to the center, and exhale, other side. So your knees goes to the left side, engaging the belly muscles. Again, breathing into them, feeling the pressure. Exhaling, relaxing the face and also the lips, and the exhalation goes through the mouth. Like that. Okay, one more Setu Bandhasana, small bridge pose, where we will try to interlock our hands. So, bringing the bottom up, bending the spine, bringing the chin to the chest. Now we want to interlock our hands. Maybe that's enough. Maybe you can shift the weight to the one side and elongate one arm. Shift the weight to the other side, elongate the second arm. And then bring your elbows and your wrists, forearms to the floor. Press into the floor and press into your feet, and then bring your hips up and gaze to your chest bone. Breathe. Exhale, slowly, slowly rolling down. Of course, releasing our hands, palms facing up. I'm down, all the way down, and again I'm shifting knees to the right side, doing a big inhale and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, up, exhale, left side. And again, you can exhale through the mouth. Okay, we're going to the center. Now you will bring your legs together. Stretch them. Also stretch your arms up over the head and bring them together. Stretch your body like you're just coming from the bed. You just wake up and you want to stretch the body, so you're breathing into the body, you're engaging all of the muscles. Also, you're squeezing the face muscles somehow. And then you have a big inhale and then exhale through the mouth and everything goes away. Every activation, every work just stopped. And you are like a dead body. Close your eyes. And just connect with the breath. Notice your eyes and space like around your eyes. Notice your tongue. Your neck, lotus. Relax everything. Now slowly move your palms to your center line. So the right palm is on the belly, the left one is on the chest somewhere. And just connect with the movement of the breath. And if you have a time to rest like this, 5 more minutes, you can do so. Then gently move to one side, then up back to a seated position. And I wish you a good day. I'm looking forward next week on Wednesday and Thursday. And the next week also, then we have a break. 1 week, and then we will start in after the new year. So hope to see you here. Today's video I hope I have on my phone, so I will upload it on YouTube and share it on Instagram. And now you're resting, and I will just end this stream for you. Have a nice day.